Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. I hope you're having a great day, an even better week. Today we're talking about lab golfs, but more importantly the DF3, and do I think lab golf putters are a fad or actually a game changer for the industry? So if you're new to Modern Golf, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe, please like, please tell your friends. If you have been a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. If you watched my videos a couple months ago, we got fit for the Mez and the Mez Max, also by Lab. And I was going to order the Mez or the Mez Max. They were both very close to me. I actually putted better with the Mez Max, so I think that's the one Mike and I decided we were going to order. And when we contacted Lab Golf, they said, hey, we're coming out with the new DF3. Would you be interested in trying that? And we said, yeah, sure. I mean, the original one was a little too big, a little too unsightly for me, but the DF3 kind of, I guess, fit my eyes a little better. I think you get used to it. So we took my current setup with when I got fit by Club Champion, and also did what I call a static fitting with a video fitting with the people at Lab, and it's a tremendous, I love what they're doing. They basically measure the length of your putter and some static things. You know, where your hands are and all that good stuff, and we'll get into that. But today I want to talk about, is lab golf really more of a fad, like we've seen other putters come and go, or is this truly a game-changing technology? So I'm going to kind of go over, really there's 5 keys when deciding to get a putter, and then really once you own a putter that really nobody has touched on in the industry. Most people, and I've seen other people reviews, short-term and long-term, they basically say, yeah, here's the putter, here's how it looks, blah, blah. No one gets into the key reasons why this putter is what it is. So first key is the design. So the design, and I'll put pictures up of the DF3, and mine's a little different, so I'll actually put my, I actually custom ordered mine, so it's a little different. The design makes it really easy to putt. So if you go with the standard, I would call it off the rack look, or you go custom, either way, I think this putter may be the easiest putter to putt. And I traditionally am a straight back, straight through putter. I have what I would consider a very, very slight arc. And if you were to fit me in a putter, it would probably be a center shafted mallet. So DF3 and really the Mez and Mez Max were perfect matches for me and really my putting ability. But the reason I say that is I don't know too many people that really open and close the gate of their putter very much. And so I think this is technically maybe the easiest putter just to go straight back and straight through. Obviously there's a lot of different alignment features. You know, the Odyssey has the 2-ball. What I like what these guys do is, and I went with the, but I'll open this one up to show you guys. I went with, and I'll put pictures up here. I went with a sight dot because I love it, and a straight, what I would call horizontal or vertical line to kind of address, really to square it up to the hole. So I find that the Lab is super easy to line up and putt, regardless of your handicap, regardless of your ability. If you're new to golf or have golfed for 100 years, anybody who touches these Lab golf putters, it makes it super easy design-wise to go straight back and straight through and make your putt. It becomes very point and shoot. So the next key feature is getting fit. I know there's going to be people who watch this and just go order one and don't get fit and kind of go through it, or buy one secondhand. Go get fit. My specs were very different than I would have ordered, and so I highly suggest if you're going to order one, get fit. And we'll get into one of the keys later too, is why it's so important to get fit, but definitely get fit. The next key is the feel. Do you like a putter that has a little firmer, harsher feel, or do you like one that's softer? It's important to talk to both Lab or your fitter about what kind of feel you're looking to get. I can tell you, this off the rack with their standard shaft feels much harsher and firmer to me than the stability shafts do. The stability shafts, one, made accuracy way better, and we'll get into that feature as well. but definitely brought down the harshness, and it became a much softer putter. So if you're getting fit, tell your fitter, tell Lab, hey, listen, I want more of a harsher feel, or I want more of a softer feel. Then they'll kind of tell you what shafts to get. Again, with this particular shaft, I went with the Acro, which was made for Lab. That is an upgraded shaft. I think it's $100 upgrade. But to me, the feel is so much more worth it. The next key, and it's super important, is the grip. And not just what color grip you like. Do you want more of a leather-like feel, or one with a texture that feels more like a traditional kind of wind grip, or super stroke, or one of those type of grips? But how do you hold your putter? I interlock sometimes with my putting stroke. Are you a left-hand low guy? Are you interlocking? Are you overlapping? Are you 10 fingers down? All those different things are important features to talk to both Lab and or your fitter during this process, because the length, the weight, all those things go into factors of how they produce these putters. So if you say, oh, I just normally hold like this, and then you say, no, I want left hand low, it changes everything. So definitely be upfront. Listen, if you go, pencil shift or shaft or paintbrush or however you want to putt with it, definitely get fit and let your fitter and or Lab Golf know, hey, here's what I'm looking for. I kind of hold like this. And what Lab does is they measure from the center of the shaft this way. So your traditional putter, do I have mine here? Let's see, this is my normal gamer, right? So you guys have seen this putter before by Detroit Putter Company, right? So you'd say, well, my shaft is this long. Well, it isn't this long because it goes to here. So the measurements are super important of how you get fit throughout the process with Lab and or, again, your fitter. Another super key that nobody talks about is how do you take care of these putters? Do they need maintenance? Are they waterproof? Are they all those things, right? Two features that I've talked to Lab about that really kind of, I would say, surprised me. One is do not touch the screws. One, it voids your warranty, but it can change the balance of the weight of the putter and really screw things up. The other thing is you actually, if you get, I think it's black, I have a black one as you guys saw, you can periodically put oil on this to keep it in better condition. No one has talked about this. It's what Lab is suggesting, but nobody ever once talks about it. So I don't think it rusts per se. I think this is an anodized aluminum. It certainly feels that way. But I definitely say, and they suggest, you can definitely put oil on it to keep it, keeping more of that shine. I want to say a shiny finish because that's going to turn people off, but keeping the finish looking new is probably a better way to explain it. And certainly once you're done with the round, they highly suggest drying it. One other feature I want to talk about that I did not have in my notes, but I wanted to talk about, when I got fit for my Mez and Mez Max, what I found with the stability shafts, I hit the ball consistently in the same spot. I think it was 11 of 13 times, where my current gamer that I've used for a couple years now, I was all over the face. So the stability shaft, why it may sound like a gimmick and may sound like an upsell to you, it really changes the feel of it, of your putter, and also where you're hitting the ball. Believe it or not, I know it sounds like a sales gimmick, and again, I'm not being paid by Lab or Club Champion or anybody for this. This is my own putter, my own funds, all that good stuff. So definitely do not touch the screws, and every once in a while you have to give a little TLC. And so really for my final thoughts, do I think it's a fad or a game changer? I can tell you my worst stats last year were putting by far. My handicap is 7.8 or 8.2, whatever the number is today. If I could have putt half decent last year, I would have been probably a 4 or even 5 last year. I missed so many putts last year on the edges. I absolutely love this putter. I've tested it, I've played a few times, I love it. This I think will stick in my bag for at least this year. That was kind of my goal with Lab, is let's give it a real test. I don't want to test it for 2 rounds. I want to test it for the whole year and really see where my putting stats are at the end of the year through Grint or whatever you guys use. I find it super easy to use, and I'll put pictures up now, but I find it super easy just to kind of point and shoot. You get your aim, and if you have the idea of the speed, it's a super easy putter to use. I will say the one thing that you have to figure out kind of early on is the speed. if you were an old school guy like me, you played a Scotty Cameron Futura back in the day, and it always felt like it was hard to get to the hole because that softer face. Same type of thing with this. You get used to it pretty quick, but it is something that I did want to bring up. I think it's incredible technology. I think everything from the grip technology to the lie angle balance, their whole way they're doing things, I just think they do an incredible job. I will say the quality has really improved. You guys saw I did the Mez Max and it was a little beat up, so I'm not sure if I got shopware or people abused it. But I mean, if we go break this down, the head cover is gorgeous, the finish is really good, the grip is good. You know, the other thing I should have hit on with grips is these aren't grips that you can kind of just go buy at your Golf Galaxy and replace. So my suggestion is if you love a grip and you're being fit for it, see if you can order another one with your current putter so you have a backup, because I don't know if they'll change. Who knows? I play with the press number 2 and a 1.5. Just fits my hands better. I like the texture. I like the feel of this one. I really have enjoyed this putter. I think it's one of the coolest technologies I've seen to come to golf in a long, long time, and you've seen it on tour. They've, you know, Lucas Glover won 2 weeks in a row with it. You see more and more of the amateurs are using it, and I think you'll see this brand continue to grow. So anyway, I wanted to give you just kind of, like I said, my 2 cents on the LAB putter, and really a more detailed review of just, hey, this is a nice putter. Look at it. You know, we do things a little differently here at Modern Golf. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. If there's any questions you guys have about getting fit or any of that good stuff, let me know. But again, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.